Alright, so this is day 5 of my trip for the Royalton Bavaro in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And I figured I'd wait about 5 days or so in order to do something like this, because I really wanted to give it a good, thorough, stay here. To really fully understand what the resort has to offer, the pros, the cons, things like that. So we're gonna go through a few things like I always do with regards to things like food, our room, the service, the people that work here, nighttime activities, daytime entertainment, things like that. I really don't have anything negative to say. I do have a couple of constructive criticisms, but that's just my own personal opinion. We've had a really good time on this trip so far. We've got about 3 more days to go until we go back to the States, and I'm not ready to go home. I could really stay here like another week. The food here has been really good. How the resort is laid out, it's basically like a big, like a rectangle, okay? It's sort of narrow, but it's a nice sized campus. I'm towards the back end where the shore is. In the front of the campus, when you first come in, you do the check-in and whatnot. Most of the restaurants and whatnot are all stationed over there. There's a Japanese restaurant, you got a steakhouse that's over there. You have one of the main, like the big buffet area over there. Tons of little bars and stuff. At nighttime, there's like a theater. So every night at 8:45, there's always a show. Pretty cool stuff. Every night we've gone to a show, always had a blast. As you progress towards the inner part of the resort, tucked away you'll find a gym, and right next to the gym is a really nice spa. Every day I'm in that spa. The spa is amazing. You get massages, you could do facials, you could do all sorts of stuff like that. That stuff's a la carte. You can buy into some packages and whatnot, or you just soak in the hot tub, which is what we do. As you come further in, you cross over the bridge, and then you can start hitting some like the main attractions for the resort. You've got the lazy river. Lazy river, this is the nicest lazy river I've ever been to. Most time lazy rivers aren't really well thought out, where you're constantly like colliding into the walls, or there just isn't enough room for like high traffic and whatnot. It's a family resort, so there's tons and tons of kids here. So you have to expect that there's gonna be quite a few people with these big giant floats moving all around. This one, whoever put this one together, it's the best one I've ever been in. It's quite large. It's immaculate, meaning there's no garbage in there. There's always someone in there like taking stuff out if someone drops something in there. If leaves blow into the river, everything is clean and really nice. Very well organized. When you're done with the lazy river, as you progress even further, then you've got what's called a flow rider. Flow rider's really neat. Flow rider, it's basically a simulated surfing attraction. You basically hop on a boogie board or a surfboard or whatever, and you have a simulated surfing experience. I'm not a surfer by all means. It is so addictive. It is so much fun. As you keep going around, you've got other restaurants that are scattered all around. Grazie. We went to Grazie the second night we were here. Phenomenal. I'm from New York. I have very high standards when it comes to Italian food. This is delicious. This is absolutely delicious. I don't come to the Dominican Republic expecting to have the best Italian food. This was really delicious food. It was really well done. It knocked our socks off. Food, there's a big emphasis on food here. We've gone to other resorts where they have way more selection in food, but the food wasn't as good. It wasn't bad, but the food wasn't good or great. This food has been delicious. Everything we've had, and my oldest daughter is a very finicky eater. My wife's kind of a picky eater. I'm easily satisfied, but everyone has found something that they really like, and everyone has thoroughly enjoyed every single night, whether it be breakfast, lunch, dinner. Food's been phenomenal, and we've gone to just about every restaurant. Tonight we're going to a Japanese restaurant. We're gonna check that out. We're gonna have hibachi. So last time I was in the Dominican Republic, the hibachi was not that great. I've got pretty high hopes for this one though. I think it's gonna be a really great experience. So going back to the resort, you have mini golf over here. So if you want to play mini golf, that's all included. As you progress further, right now I'm walking towards the front of the resort. As you progress further back towards the beach, you've got your 3 main pools. There's one pool we call the Royalton Pool, because on the floor of the pool it says Royalton. That's where like the party pool is. More often than not, there's gonna be All sorts of different parties that happen every day, or bits of entertainment. We went to one as a foam party. Foam party was really, really neat. They actually fill the whole entire pool with foam, play music, everyone's dancing. Crazy. Today we had an inflatable party. So everyone goes to the Royalton and they set up all these different inflatables and obstacle courses, and adults and kids, everyone could go on these obstacle course runs, and really phenomenal. As you progress back, you've got the infinity pool. Infinity pool, more of the adults kind of flock to that area. That's where your swim up bar is, or one of the swim up bars are. And then to the right, or to the left of that pool, is the pool that we spent the most time at, which is called the Diamond Club pool. We have the package that we bought into is the Diamond Club package. Diamond Club entitles you to certain things. You have your own private buffet area, or you have your own private pool like we have. But the service, the food, nothing is no better or worse. It's just crowd control, I suppose you could say, right? The food I'm gonna eat is gonna be no different than the food everywhere else on the campus here. So that's that. I mean, the pools are great. The layout of the resort, everything is so well manicured. Look at the lawn. There's always someone working, cleaning. There's no trace of any garbage, any kind of, not even a gum wrapper. I mean, there's just so many people that are continually, constantly cleaning and scrubbing. We come out here at nighttime, they literally will scrub all the brickwork on the resort. I've never seen anything like it. Let's talk about a couple of the cons, I guess you want to say. If you're a beach person, if you go to a resort like this because you like beaches and you want to spend all day on a beach, this may not be the resort for you. It's a nice beach. It's a very clean beach. It's a small beach. The beach is probably only 40 feet out until you hit the shoreline. There are tons of little cabanas and whatnot and huts for you to, set up with, but they're very densely packed. The water's the water. It's clean. I've been to way nicer beaches. This is not the resort you go to for beaches. You want to eat, you want to drink, you want to have a good time, you want to party every day. This is right up your alley. But if you're someone that's going to spend the next 7, 9, 10 days, whatever duration of time you're going to be here on a beach, you might be a little unfulfilled with that. So just keep that in mind. The staff here has been so pleasant. Everyone's been really, really accommodating. Again, we got that Black Diamond Club thing. It entitles you to, like, they call it a butler, but it's basically like an assistant. And the assistant makes sure that you're okay. They book all your restaurants for you. They do things like that. There's always someone coming over, just making sure you're okay, seeing if you need something, if you're happy, if you're not happy, things like that. So far, we're super happy. That's that. Like I said, every night there's different shows. So typically, we'll shower, get dressed, shave, hit dinner, afterwards, hit a show. Shows have been really, really cool. Nightlife here, it's interesting. Everything kind of comes to a grinding halt around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And there are no clubs here, so it's not like you can keep the party going by going to a club here. There's nothing like that here. Other resorts we've gone to that have clubs, and the clubs don't shut down until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So once the main attraction stops, party's over. Bars are still open though, so that's pretty cool. But you're kind of in the middle of the campus here, so you really can't get nuts. You gotta respect the neighbors and whatnot, which is the right thing to do. Shopping. There's really, unless you want to go on a tour, and the tours here are free for shopping, you don't have to pay. We've gone to other resorts where you have to pay like 30 bucks a person or 40 bucks a person. They'll take you to different malls in the area and whatnot. Here it's totally free. There's only one store on the campus. And there you can get anything you really need, emergency-wise. If your suitcase broke, or if you needed whatever, tchotchkes, the things you want to bring home, things like that. They have that here. But it's not a very comprehensive, it's not a big store. You go there once, you've seen it all, you're not going to go back there again. It is nice to have at nighttime the different, malls that you can go to, but they don't have anything like that here. All in all, I mean, I have nothing but good things to say here. Those are my little constructive criticisms here and there, but nothing would deter me from recommending it. I'm not sponsored by anyone here. No one has asked me to do anything like this. I do this every time we go away. And again, I'm an easily pleased person. I'm not someone that's going to nitpick on dumb things. If I was, then I'd never be happy with anything like this. But if someone said to me, should I come here, or, you know, we're planning on booking a vacation, is this the place you would go? Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful place. I have 2 little kids, they're 9 and 10. They've been having a blast. They're in the pool all day. There's always someone coming around doing dances and sporadic shows and whatnot. It's really been a nice place for the kids. Dancing and music, and the swim-up bar, they get their little virgin drinks for the kids, and they just feel included, and the staff is always giving them high fives and they're joking around and pulling their leg. That's really nice, you know. Helps mom and dad have a good time too if the kids are occupied and, you know, they're happy. So keep that in mind. It's very family-oriented, family-fun resort. Drinks are pretty mellow throughout the day. If you're looking for a stiff drink, you're that kind of person that, you know, you're really looking to get loose and get crazy with booze, you gotta go out of your way to kind of get a stiff drink here. Not until like nighttime. Then nighttime comes, you hit some of the local bars at nighttime, then they get very heavy-handed. But that's a good thing. I've always said that. Some people complain that the booze, they're kind of stingy with the booze. Well, you wanna know something? No one here is sick. If they weren't stingy with the booze, you'd have people throwing up all over the place or hungover the next day. Who wants that? You're on vacation, you want to have a good time. So, yeah, nighttime things will get crazy. So if you're into drinking, they have some top shelf stuff. If you're buying to kind of a package, or if you make nice with one of the bartenders, you could specify, instead of that type of tequila, I would like that type of tequila instead, and they'll accommodate you. They're really cool like that. They're very friendly here. Be friendly back. Hello, how are you doing goes a real long way. You know, a lot of times, like, we always go with a fistful of cash, like just small pocket money. So when someone does something nice, you want to just say thank you, give them a couple of dollars. The script here seems to be, though I will take it and say thank you, it's not necessary. But whether it's necessary or not, it's the right thing to do. And it does go a long, long way. So just a little common courtesy and just showing a token of appreciation. People will go out of your way and make you very happy here. That's about it. Like I said, I've got about 3 days to go here, and I'm not looking forward to going home. This has been a really good time here. Yeah. If you have any questions and you have any concerns, or if you've been here and you have your own feedback, let me know. I'm curious to see if my experience here is the same as your experience. And definitely come check it out. The resort is literally 8 months old today. This resort opened up late 2017. So it's a very brand new resort. And I've been told there's some teething issues here. I haven't seen it. Maybe some of the staff here has been a little overbearing, making sure that they're doing the right job. But in my opinion, everyone's doing a great job. So with that said, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to come here, I think it's a great resort. If you got kids like me, this place is a blast. There's always something to do. Everyone's gonna love it. Have a good one. Thank you.